What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the M Brothers podcast. We are your host. I am Christian, and as always,
Danny.
and we have a special guest today. His name is
J Smooth or Junior, whatever.
we had him on before, episode.
Shit, I don't know.
I don't even know, like episode 8 or something like that.
It was before the challenge started.
Yeah, but it's one of those now. We're like at episode 28, 27, 28.
I think this is is either 28 or 29, I think.
Oh shit! Damn.
I think. Honestly, I don't know, dude.
I'm
I'm all out of I'm all over the place right now.
Yeah, it's been going though. It's been going. This is gonna be a little late release podcast, but we still gotta grind.
I think it's safe to say that Chino won.
I think so.
I don't think so.
The challenge is over.
Yeah, but have you checked everything? Because I believe I lost more.
I don't think so.
And
Didn't
I
he start
look at my body compared to before to now.
But didn't he start like at 370 or something like that?
Yeah, but he
Let
was
me pull
already
it up.
going to the gym before that.
No, when we had the conversation with him,
He was
when he was on the podcast with us, he wasn't at the gym yet.
he used to tell me he was going to the gyms.
He right here started the challenge. He started at 323.
And how much is he now?
This morning he was
323?
307.
327?
307.
307. So that's what, 13 pounds?
No way.
And
There's.
I think he was more than that. I have to
yeah.
confirm with him though.
And me, I'm what, 344 now? I
Uh,
mean, 244. 244.
Damn, I'm about to say, damn. All right.
Yeah,
Damn.
me too. I was like, what the fuck? 244. And I started at like almost 260.
Hold on.
So
Let me
I
pull this
win.
We're going through
Come
the
on,
archives.
give me
We're
money.
going through the archives. Hold on.
And it's not just about the number on the scale. You started at 250.
250.
Yeah.
That's what you put.
Hell
250.
no.
This was the day of the
250.
send-ins of the weights and stuff like that.
Nah.
This is your weight, my guy.
Yeah, that's the weight on the scale, but
What do you mean? What the fuck does that even mean?
because it's a scale, it's not like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what's the difference between this weight scale and the weight scale
No,
you
what
do
What
now?
I'm saying is like it's the same scale, but what I'm trying to tell you is like the measurements and shit that I sent y'all. Is that the weight that was on there?
The BMI, body fat, and all
Yeah,
that?
no, there's
Yeah,
no.
that's-
But I didn't send that though. It was something else. It was through the notepad on the fucking iPhone. By the way, I'm drinking Ghost, and I got a Ghost tattoo right here. It's fucked up. It needs to be fixed. Cause I got it by a fucking crackhead by accident. I didn't know she was crackhead, and yeah, let's just say that Ghost sponsor me. So
You didn't
When'd
put
you-
it.
Okay, go ahead.
You didn't put a weight on your measurements.
what? I could check right now.
I have it up.
Oh yeah, right
No,
here,
I'm saying like
right here.
I
Here's
got
your
my-
measurements.
I got my doctor's thing. I could check it right now, dude. Look, I'm
No, this is what you sent. We're going off of what you sent to the group.
yeah, but the weight.
The weight that was the same day.
That was the
I was like 265.
This was the same day of the actual start of the challenge.
Okay, but look at all the body fat. How much body fat did I drop compared to him?
So what? Okay, go to the
38.
first. Go to the one he just did.
You went from 38 to 37.3.
No. The one that I sent today. Well, when
That
did the
was-
challenge end?
The challenge ended like 2 weeks ago, my boy. But we just kept it going.
Yeah. Okay. So if it kept going, y'all never told me it ended. So
Okay,
do
hold
this
on.
one.
Okay.
This one was 37.8.3. Oh, sorry, that's
But
BMI.
this one's 30. No.
You
yeah.
went from 35.4
And I'm 34 point something.
to
right now.
34.7.
Exactly.
That's less than 1%.
But what's his?
He went from 50 to 48, I think it was.
Hold on.
That's-
He was at 45.
50 to 48, so he lost 2%. You lost only 1.
Okay, but look at the visco fat.
45.
You lost. That's it.
But what
This
about
this latest one that he sent doesn't show the stuff, but
what?
Yeah, all that.
Come on, dude. Look at the muscle on me.
But you had that before you got in this challenge, though. Remember, you even said on the last podcast you still had arms.
Yeah, and
but we're going off
So-
of the actual. Now
Okay,
we're going
well,
off
well
the
then, well,
body
then we're gonna
percent.
do the measurements then.
If you want to do the measurements again, we could do that too.
Yeah, because that's the only fair way. 'Cause I
Okay.
know
Not
I won.
really. Because like
Yeah.
Chino never really took time off. Like he's been consistent in there. His endurance has improved. His mile has gone
Mine
up. Like
too. When I
everything.
fuck, I don't get tired anymore.
But you took time off.
Yeah, because I was hurt. When the army told me, you know, they were like, "Oh, you gotta get a clearance from your doctor for the Xanax that you were taking or whatever." And I'm like, so that made me like less motivated and shit. But I'm still gonna.
Are you
do
still
the
gonna
army.
do the army?
Yeah, I
Then?
just talked to the recruiter today. He said he's waiting on me. I told him I was like, man, like I'm trying to fucking go die for Israel and shit, and these motherfuckers, the doctor's taking forever and shit.
Yeah,
He-
let's
he
keep
just-
that
yeah.
stuff out of the podcast.
Oh, okay.
But you can continue.
Oh, well, anyways, that's what I said, and he just put laughing emojis and shit, and then and I was like that was it. I
Okay.
mean, so yeah, I just need to get clearance, but it's not till June 18th.
What do you need to get cleared? If you don't, well,
Yeah,
oh,
I
no,
don't
never mind.
care.
I'm sorry. You
It's
said
just-
No, I meant the political shit out of the
Oh,
podcast.
It's
okay,
not
yeah.
political. It
No,
was
that-
just something me saying.
I know, but
okay. Yeah, I understand. But what are you getting cleared?
we can talk about the army and stuff like that.
Yeah. What are you waiting for to get cleared?
No, that the doctor can say, "Oh, okay, your A1C is fine."
Uh-huh.
Because I at one point in time I did have a fatty liver because I used to drink a lot,
Mhm.
right? But last time I went to go check it, it was fine. He said it was more than perfect. So, but according to the army, when they looked at it, it's still there. You know what I mean? So he hasn't taken that shit off. So that's why I need to talk to him and be like, "Yo, what's going on?" And not only that, but from me taking Xanax for my anxiety, as long as I get clear that my anxiety isn't an issue, you know, because they can't have somebody over there with fucked up anxiety and like they get shot at or something. But even though I'm gonna be a MP, a military police, what the fuck I'm gonna be on base?
That's true. But still, hey, they still need to. I'm guessing they still need to go through all the.
No, I get it. And he said, you know, he's been trying to reach me, but since my phone broke and I got a new number and shit and a new phone,
He
you
probably
know.
thought you flaked on him or something.
Yeah, he was like, because I messaged him today. I was like, hey, this is my new number and shit. He was like, man, I've been trying to reach you, bro. What happened? I'm like, well, my
like-
phone broke. I didn't pay it. And I just got a new phone. So this is my new number. He was like, oh, okay, for sure. This and that, whatever.
He was like, for sure, I thought you were a bitch.
Damn.
He was probably
fuck
thinking.
him. I will beat his ass. He's probably like, he's only Steph Curry's height. He's like 6'2", 6'3".
Only
Only? Oh, how tall are you?
5'7".
According to them, according to the army, I'm 5'6" and like some
Some change.
change, but they didn't want to round it up to 5'7".
So they.
My
so you're
recruiter did.
Oh.
My recruiter did, but his boss was like, "No, you round it down." I'm like, "What? Like you're fucking dumb, bro." I was like, "Man, whatever, dog. I'm 5'8". I know that. God damn it.
Damn, I added a
Where you
whole
get-
2
where you
inches.
get from?
Shit.
It's like that South
This
Park.
motherfucker's like what 5'8", 5'9", right?
I'm 5'9".
Exactly. I'm almost his height. So you're telling me that I'm not an inch off?
You're not my height.
Dude,
What you got to say?
we're like almost like the same height.
This is like that South Park episode with when Cartman thinks that they posted the size of their dicks, when really they just posted how much they grew over the last year, and then they get Randy and all the parents involved, and Randy's like, "You obviously measure from the taint, and you
Oh, I
measure from the
remember
bottom
that
up, and this and that." He's like, "Cause I almost saw it like 8 inches and stuff like that." He's
I feel like I get mine gets longer when I measure from like the side.
What the
know what I mean?
fuck?
I've never
like,
measured.
like you know how
mine.
your dick's like this, and then you can measure from down here, and then you can measure from here. But if you measure from like here, the side,
You have too much time on your hands, my guy.
well, sometimes I'd be like, I mean, I got a whole iPhone 15 Pro Max. So
Okay.
You fucking stupid.
it ain't that big, but I know what to do with it.
Like it's not the best, but
It's the best, but it's not the
That's not
biggest.
the best.
I mean, and what Bill Nye say anyways, you only need like the vaginal cavity is only like 2 inches anyways.
Like 2-3 inches.
Yeah, so these bitches, be talking about some this and that and shit. And man, anyway, let's move on. Let's just,
yeah. So
Fucking
what
guy.
has your fitness journey been like since the last time
Me?
we saw you? Yeah.
so when I was going to export, I could say what gym I was going to, right? Yeah. So when I was at export,
That we ain't big.
I was getting it in. I was going every day. I would go, even on weekends I would go.
For how long? How long did you do that for?
It was about maybe like 3 weeks, up until the point where the military told me that I needed the clearance.
Uh-huh.
Because they got my medical records, and then I felt like I was finally looking forward to something in my life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like the happiest I could be. I was like, yeah, it's scary to join the military and shit, especially during like we might be going to war.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, you know what? I get to leave a lot of shit for my family, and we get a house, and I'm getting the job that I want. Blah blah blah, and then it just like kind of like fucked me over, and then I had got sick. We all got RSV or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that shit that the babies get. And my daughter was in the hospital, and my son had it too, but we didn't know. And I had to stay here with him while my wife was over there in the hospital with her. And luckily she didn't die because she wasn't even a month old.
Mm-hmm.
And then he caught it too. But I think we caught it from him.
But you catch it from me. I don't ever
Because
see
you were the first one that came. Remember, you were like, keep him away because I'm sick. And then after that, that's when he got sick. But then again, it might have been when we went to Chuck E. Cheese because she told me that there was some kids there that was sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why these motherfuckers be bringing their kids places when they're sick. You know what I mean? That just makes no fucking sense to me.
That's when they don't give a fuck sometimes.
And you know who they are. But anyways, like yeah. So other than that, I was getting it in, and then I got into it with the fucker at the Can I talk about that? Yeah, because I don't know how much time I got. So anyway, so I got into it with so check it out. So the original dude that signed me up, right? The original GM, he was a cool guy, I thought. And then he was like, yeah. He was making like he was trying to sign me up for a personal training, and I was like, dude, I used to be a bodybuilder. I don't need this shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, okay, cool. And then come to find out, I get a text message that following Monday talking about some, hey, this is I don't remember his name. He was like, yeah, be ready tomorrow for the training session. I'm like, dude, I used to be a bodybuilder. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't need you. He was like, okay, well, if you ever need it, I'm here for you. Just let me know. So then I go back the next day, and I see this new guy that looks like Christoph Porzingis from he used to be on the Dallas Mavericks. He's the center for the Celtics now, Boston Celtics, basketball. And anyways, and so I'm talking to him, and he's giving me the fucking runaround, bro. Because I'm like, hey, like, where's the other guy? He's like, oh, he moved to a different location. I'm the new GM. I'm like, well, he signed me up for this, so what the fuck is going on? He's like, well, you signed the paper, right? I'm like, yes, but under false pretenses. You realize I'm going to law school, right? I was like, well, not yet, but I'm getting there. You know what I mean? And anyways, like, eventually, like, I was so pissed off, and like, he was with a customer a different day, and I went up to him. I was like, hey, when you're done, no like, not to be rude, but I need to talk to you, And then he came up to me like, I felt like he dismissed me. Like, he was like, your best bet is to call corporate. And I was like, okay. I walked away. So the next day I was like, hey, come here. You busy? Sit down. You know, I was like, fucking, I felt like Joey Pesci and shit. I was like, sit the fuck down. I'm gonna talk to you. I was like, that day yesterday, I felt like you thought I was a bitch. Like you dismissed me like I'm a bitch. You know what I mean? Like you don't know who I am. You know who the fuck I am? I was like, dude, I can show you who I am. And, you know, I'm not gonna say you guys know what kind of guy I am. You know, I'm a hothead. And I had something in the car and luckily I didn't go get it. But anyways, I'm that type of guy. You already know. So I told him, I'm like, you know, I'm not a bitch, dude. Like, so what the fuck can you do for me? You know what I mean? I was like, I'm going to law school. I was like, what's your name? And he gave me his first name. I was like, no, I want your last name. And he was like, oh, I don't feel comfortable giving that out. And he was getting all scared and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what happened. And eventually, I'm like, okay, so how much like how much do I owe? I was like, he was like, well, it's like, how much was it? Like 150? And I was like, well, okay, I can probably pay it all off. And then he was like, oh, well, it's he signed you up for 5 months. I'm like, 5 what? Like, boy, hell no. I'm like,
so when you signed up for with the other GM,
yeah, I told him that I didn't want it.
Yeah, but he
snuck it in there. He snuck the paper in there. But me being a dumbass, I should know, since I'm trying to go to law school, to read everything, right? But yeah, so it's kind of on me too. So eventually, I stopped going there because they kept trying to charge his card, and yeah, and I felt bad. I didn't even want to see him. Every time he came home, I would close the door like a little bit and just like lean back all the way on the thing and play 2K, because I was like, fuck, like I don't even want to come out, because then I know he's gonna bitch at me and like he's gonna be mad. Like it's like that's why I didn't want.
Were you upset?
Like that's why I didn't want to do it in the first place. You know what I mean? But I know it's also my fault because you guys told me to join y'all gym and I joined another gym because I thought it would be cheaper.
So it was $150 a month, and you had to pay for 5 months.
Exactly. And I'm like, dude, you got to be fucking kidding me. I'm like, so what can you do for me seriously? He was like, well, I can set a date for y'all to work out together. I'm like, he's like, why don't you need a personal trainer? Even I use one. I'm like, I'm not you. Were you a bodybuilder? No, you weren't. I was. I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyways, now it's like, but then I was getting it in. I was doing cardio, like, you know, incline, like cardio. I was running on the track. I was doing good.
Yeah.
And there wasn't one day where I was like, I don't feel like going. You know, I enjoyed it. I felt like I could do a lot more stuff. You know, whenever I would go up and down the stairs here, like or take the dog, like I would run up the stairs, run down the stairs. You know, like be active. And I still do it now sometimes. And when I would take the dog out, you know, my Shiba Inu, Elvis, you know, Dog, I would I'll be happy to take him out, and I'll be running around with him. Even now that I'm back at your gym, you guys' gym.
Anytime.
Yeah, anytime. I actually don't feel like I used to anymore. You remember how I told you I didn't like working out there because like I would always get really stiff and shit, and like I don't know what the fuck it was, but now I just feel great, and I actually could run fucking like 5 minutes straight, like almost half a mile. Like
that's good.
Like, come on now. Like I need to get to 2 miles, but you know, just doing it 2 days, like, and I could get a 5 minute, half a mile. Yeah. That's, you know, I'll get there eventually. You know what I mean? And yeah, and that's been my journey right now. I went today. I did chest and triceps. I got my first compliment actually.
From who?
This old white gentleman. Like he was I was doing the tricep extensions with the rope, and then he was doing them too. He was about to start, and then he was like, "Hey, come here. I was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, dude, your form is so perfect. Like, you have like one of the best forms I've ever seen.
Mm.
He was like, a lot of people try to, he was like, I hate it when people, you know, they come in here and like they, you know, like they put a lot of weight or whatever, or like they jerk everything and it's like they don't contract the muscle right and everything. You know what I mean? Like the ego lifting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was like, yeah, my daughter told me a long time ago, you know, this and that about how, you know, you do, you know, the good form, you know, like do it nice and slow. Even if you got to do, because I do low weight on that.
Yeah.
You know, I just contract the muscle and hold it down at the end, you know, and there you go. You're going to get the same workout, probably even a better one, because you're actually contracting the muscle. You know what I mean?
Well,
What?
I could do the whole stack contracting it though.
Yeah, but
That's just me.
with the
the rope?
with the rope?
Yeah. With the rope, contract whole stack. For 10.
Yeah.
That, but like I said, that's just me.
But
that's
are you focusing on just your tricep? Because I'm pretty sure you're using other muscles.
No, just all tricep, and then
Yeah, I
I let
don't
it come
believe
up
it.
to middle, and I go back down with it. I could control it going up too.
And you move your like.
Yes, the same thing with
I
biceps.
gotta
too.
see this because I don't believe you. I don't believe.
Is that so wrong that I'm like,
No, I just don't believe you
why?
because I'm the strong nigga here.
No,
Well,
you're
the
not.
strong-
Not anymore.
Sorry, I didn't
Honestly,
mean to say
you're
that.
weak.
Damn.
Like, I'm not
Oh,
trying to
shit.
come at you. Like
I'm not-
honestly, you're pretty weak. To be honest with you.
Yeah, because you guys
It's
have
like
been
you-
you guys have been consistent. I have not been consistent. I've just barely gotten into the gym
Like
So
don't-
how are you gonna throw yourself as the strong
as
nigga
strong-
already?
because I still am.
Like no
No.
shade to you or Chino, but y'all pretty weak. To be
And,
honest with you.
and even today, when I want to go do chest, I was hitting the plate like nothing. I know that's nothing compared to what I used to do,
Mhm.
but when I was at Export, I couldn't hit a plate. I could hit maybe
when you
two.
were going before you started coming to this one.
Yeah, I couldn't even hit a plate until the last time we did it with him,
Yeah.
and then I did it by myself today. I was like, damn, okay, I'm getting some strength.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
And-
good. But you can't just say that you're throwing yourself on the top already.
No, but I know like out of all three of us, who was the one that had? And I know this is in
You
the
keep
past.
bringing
okay.
up the
I,
Say, it was
I
in the
live in the
past.
past.
Well, get over
Don't
it.
be
Well-
that.
Well, either way, I want to see it because I feel like you're just ego lifting.
I'm not.
Okay, well, we'll see this because you never want to go to the gym with me.
You go at 5. Why you go when I'm at work?
I got the whole day. I got the whole day.
Okay, then we could go tomorrow.
What time?
As soon as I get out of work, I'll let you know.
In the morning?
Kind of be like 11, 12.
That's fine.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
And we'll do shoulders.
Exactly. That's what I need to do tomorrow. Shoulders. I love doing shoulders. Okay.
I'll be at work.
Yeah.
Sadi.
I still have to go today, so I'm not rushing this. It's
Yeah,
only
no.
been 20 minutes, obviously, but
Still
I
gotta go
still
to
have to
the
go
gym.
today.
Oh.
And stuff.
Yeah.
But
Well done.
yeah, because I mean, like,
So
I'm not saying I'm not talking shit.
I'm not.
It
I'm not,
doesn't
I'm not,
matter.
I'm
Not
not trying to throw
just-
shade, but how do you figure that though now you saying that him and Chino are weak as fuck? You actually
I
worked
never
out with
said
them, right?
as fuck. You're throwing the
Okay,
as
okay.
fuck.
Because am I really that weak? I'm-
Because you worked out with them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
The thing is, though, here's the thing. Today I went up in weight too with the dumbbells, like when I was doing incline and
Right.
and
I
everything.
think.
It's just I just don't want to fuck my shit up
I was
right
gonna
now.
say,
You know what I
like,
mean?
Sorry
So
to cut
the-
you off.
go ahead, I'm sorry.
I don't think it's that they're weak necessarily. I think it's that they're scared.
The fear.
Yeah,
the
I'm
fear-
scared. I'm
What the
scared.
fuck
I'm scared that I'm gonna fucking that I'm gonna hurt myself and then I'm gonna be out of the gym.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just work my way up. You know what I mean?
But I don't know because like we did chest that one day. I think we did back before too, but the back was.
No, we
No,
only
we did
did. We
legs,
only
that's
did.
big.
We did legs and chest. That's it.
But I think you're too much in your head. Like when we did chest,
I am.
when we did chest, and I was warming up. You know, I started with the 25, then I went to 35, went to a plate and stuff like that. And he wanted to count his first set as the 25, and I'm like,
Yeah, 'cause-
this is a warm up. Like, what are you talking
for
about?
me, a warm up is just a play. I mean, it's just the bar.
25? Oh,
the
the
bar. Yeah.
And then I put on the plate, and him and Chino were kind of scared. They're like, "Oh man, I don't know." It's
Yeah,
it's a
because
whole
I
plate.
told-
don't
I
know if
told
can do it."
you,
But
like-
see, that's when you're with someone, especially if you're with Danny, then that's when you should take advantage of the whole.
No, I get that. I get that. But what I'm saying is like the reason why I didn't want to do the plate was because when I was at export, even when I would take my boy, Jermaine, excuse me, he would have me, he would spot me, right? But he would obviously do more weight than me, you know, but the thing was I could not do the plate. I could maybe get 1 or 2 off. But when I was doing it with him, I could get at least like 5 or 6 off. But then when I went
Balls.
when I went today, I was doing it by myself.
Right.
And I was getting 8,
Why?
almost 10.
So
I don't
why-
know.
Did you get out of your head?
Was it a mindset thing? Like
Maybe,
focus or something,
maybe
or
I
what?
was like, well, if this shit falls, I have to do it because I can't kill myself, and ain't
That-
nobody
yeah.
here. It was like maybe 2 people, and 2 of them were like chicks, and the other ones were like old men, and nobody was paying attention to me.
But even like when we did the dumbbells, like I'm so scared because of my back. You know.
Yeah, that I could understand you. You have that fear factor of you literally just got over a fucking
Just got-
injury.
Yeah.
So it's like you could just be fucking, that's it, and done.
So I was doing I think like 60 or 65. We were doing incline dumbbell press, but Junior and Chino went to like the 20 pounds or something. like
Yeah,
that,
and that's
I was
why
just
I'm
like-
saying.
I'm like, come on.
And
20.
today I went up to 45s. So there you go.
As long as you're able to, as long as you're willing to push yourself.
But
Yeah.
I'm not a person that like I'm not a person that's all about like lifting heavy. That's Christian. Christian likes to lift heavy.
That's me in the past.
But like
Because you know
know,
me, I used to.
when you're making these false ass statements about being the strongest one here, like I gotta call you out on it.
Yeah, but
Because
it's not
right now
false.
you're not the strongest one.
Have you seen me do it? No. So the absence of truth isn't the truth of absence. So that means that just because you haven't seen me do it does not mean that I cannot do it. I just don't do it because I don't want to fuck my shit up so early right now since I'm barely starting. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't
Then,
do it.
then don't say you're the strongest.
You can't do it then. Just because we
That-
can't
that
see
is-
it and you're saying you're not doing
So-
it.
so
no,
that-
no, you just can't do it.
Okay, out of all 3 of us here, I'm the best shot, right? With a gun.
I don't know.
That's debatable.
That's not debatable. That's facts.
I mean, you're
okay?
probably better. You're better than me. I haven't
But
shot in a while.
I
But
haven't
here's
shot in a
here's the
while,
thing.
yeah.
Here's the thing, right? You're not seeing me shoot right now. So does that mean that what I just said is false?
That's different though. That's a
Nah.
subjective thing because like shooting is a precise thing. It's a skill thing. It's a
Exactly.
whole. It's a something that you
And-
don't
and-
really lose.
Right. Somebody could
Whereas-
actually just pick up a gun and just be perfect at it right away.
Well, yeah, there is people that do that, but
You know, like I
You
can
know.
grab this bow and probably be better than you and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
can see that.
no, yeah, but
But-
that's I want to practice on the bow actually
But
because
That's a skill thing where it's like there's
yeah,
technique
and
to it.
There's technique.
There's
yeah,
all this
but-
other stuff. The lifting, it's not a
There's-
subjective
but it's a
thing because there's
is there not technique?
there is, but there's a
Kind
literal,
of,
but
but
there's a
technique-
literal number to that. You
Yeah.
know,
If you
And
can't
you
pick up
can't-
250 pounds, you can't pick up 250 pounds.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
there's also a way to pick it up. You can't just pick it up and snap your shit up.
but you
know
can't
what
do
I mean?
either. Is what we're saying. Like
Yeah.
not right now. You could have in the past probably, but I'm saying right now as it
Well,
stands,
you don't think
you're
that
not
I
the
could
strongest
deadlift
one.
250 pounds?
No.
Bet money. Bet money that I could deadlift 250 pounds at least one time.
My boy, you don't have any. What are we gonna bet?
Because I'm so positive that I know that I can do it.
So
I don't
why are
think-
you? How are you positive? Why are you positive in that? But why aren't you positive in the whole barely able to now lift a plate, or bench a plate, or
Because benching was never my strong suit. The highest I ever got was 275.
uh-huh.
I mean, that's a good number.
Because I was 165
And what about dumbbells? Why didn't you go high in the dumbbells? Those that you, it's not gonna
right
fall on
now.
you. Yeah, right now it's not gonna
I
fall on
just
you.
told you I moved up to 45s.
I mean, that's good. You're moving up.
Yeah, that's a
But-
whole
But making
105%.
But making
the statements that you're the strongest one here
Yeah.
right now is it's just false.
Well, all 3 of us need to go then, and then we'll see who's the strongest ones. But I'm just saying
Because I can do the hundreds for 10.
you could do
And
the
I've
100
seen it.
dumbbells.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen it. It's actually video. of
Yeah,
him
but
doing
there's a difference between being strong in certain categories.
I can do 265 bench. It's not a high number, but I'm proud of that number.
Okay, well
I've done
then,
a
well then
two
you
s-
got me on bench.
I've done a 275 squat. It's not a high number, but I'm proud of that number.
Yeah,
I've done a
I
died
used to
at
squat
315.
four.
But this is
something.
used
No,
to.
this
No,
this
I know.
is-
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, but
so no, but now
I
this
did
is
a-
right now, I,
this is the argument of
yeah,
now.
yes,
I did
yes,
a-
I get it, but
I did a
but
315 deadlift. It's not a big number, but I'm proud of the number.
but it's just like you
I
guys
ain't gonna do that shit anytime soon.
Don't believe me that I can deadlift 200 and whatever pounds you say.
It's not that we don't believe you. It's that I've seen you lift, and I'm just saying you're not there yet. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying in a month.
Okay, so
you're not that
so
guy.
so how much is
You're
two?
not
How,
that guy.
how,
You're not that
how,
guy.
how much is 2 plates on each side? Isn't that 225?
25.
Yeah, I did that when I went with Bam. On
Okay.
What,
deadlift.
deadlift?
Yeah, deadlift.
How many did you do?
I did 2.
And you can't hit 250.
No.
You didn't say 250.
You
Yeah,
said
that's what we
250.
I said 250 and you said 250.
Rewind the tape.
You said 215.
No,
You-
250.
You said
250.
250.
Well, whatever. I could do it one time.
No.
I
Well,
don't-
if you're
you
hitting
only. Sorry, go ahead.
if you're hitting 225 for 2, that 250 you're gonna snap something.
I don't
That's-
give a fuck. As long as I get it up and I get my money, then I'm good.
But now you're you're
As long
defeating
as
the
I can
purpose.
pick it up. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, well, proper form.
Fuck the proper form. You said I
No.
can't pick it up. I'm telling you I
Properly.
can pick it up.
Properly.
I'm telling you I can pick it up.
That doesn't.
It's like saying the whole thing with the rope. You think that I can't tricep pull down with the rope with the whole stack. Because but why?
Because I just know.
It's only like 95 pounds. It's not much.
Well, it depends on
95
which one do you
pounds.
use, because you use the inner ones, don't you?
Whatever
You prefer
one's
the
open.
inner ones, don't you?
Whatever one's open.
Really? Which ones do you prefer?
I use the ones where there's, you know how they're the ones that are inside where you do the chest flies.
Yeah,
Those are the ones that I use.
I don't like using those.
Those are-
I realize that there's 2 different weights on the ones on the inside and the outside.
Yeah, they're two different weights.
Like
there are?
the
Yeah.
ones on the outside, 95 stops halfway. 95 on the inside
Stops
is the
all the way
whole
at the bottom.
stack.
See,
So I was like,
the
what the
reason
fuck?
why I don't like the ones that you like, the ones on the outside, is because the cable it annoys the fuck out of me. It's like it just feels really different. It feels like I don't hit it right.
But
Yeah.
that one and the one on the outside, you have to balance yourself on.
That's
them.
what I'm saying. The one on the outside, that's why I don't
So when
like it.
you be hitting it better if you have to actually balance yourself?
I do balance myself.
Well, obviously not if you don't like it. If it's not,
It's just
moving.
why
too
why
much.
would I do something that's inconvenient? You know what I mean?
It's just weird. Like the other one, the pulley system doesn't feel right for like a tricep push down.
the one in the middle?
The ones in
Inside?
yeah,
Yeah.
the ones that
Those
you can do
feel the
flies
best.
with.
For me, those feel the best, and you can see my triceps. I got the best triceps here. Do I or do I not? Do we have to show the camera?
I mean, you can show the camera whatever you want.
I mean, I'm
I
telling you.
have a long sleeve.
Roll it,
I'm not in a competition with anybody but myself.
I'm not in the competition here. I'm just saying, like, it works for me.
That's fine.
Right.
I'm just saying I don't like using it.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's
I
what
like
I'm saying.
using it for cables.
And Danny, I realized Danny doesn't use the black rope anymore. He uses the long one now.
The longer
too.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Longer one.
There's the rope, the black one with the 2 balls at the end,
Yeah.
That one.
and then there's a different one that it's longer and it has 2 different handles on it. I think
fuck?
they've only got one of those
I don't
at,
think I ever
at our
seen it.
gym. I like that one because you can hold it in 2 different positions and you can get a bigger stretch, or you can hold it up in that same spot and get
Yeah.
the same feel as the other one.
No, I don't think I ever seen that one.
That one kind of not kills, but it gets my forearms too because you have to grip the fuck
Yeah.
out of the rope.
Because there's no
yeah, but
ball
see,
in
I'm
or anything
trying
like
to I'm trying to isolate just my triceps, so I'll stick to that.
Stick
I mean,
to whatever
it's
you
a
want.
fine rope. I just like the other one.
It's a fine rope.
All right, well,
There's nothing wrong with the rope, but I just don't like using the ones. I mean, if obviously if that's the only option, I would use them. It's not my preferred method of doing triceps.
Right.
Obviously, it's your stomach.
well, Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm still 245. I'm not gonna fucking.
You know what's crazy?
But you know what's wait, hold
No,
on.
go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off. How much do you weigh?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. It's probably like 200 and something right now.
200 something. But I weigh way more than you. I weigh 245, right?
And you're doing less weight than him.
No. Hold on. Why is it that our waists are the same size?
Nah, don't go to that.
I'm sorry, my bro, but you may think you're a 34, but you're not.
I literally, motherfucker, when we did the thing, the army did it for me. I did it for me. You did it for me, motherfucker.
I'm talking about pant size.
I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, around
Like the waist or the stomach?
the waist. Like, how come we have the same size waist? You know what I mean? But anyway, let's move on to what you were.
Oh, but
saying.
what I was saying is like the weight's a funny thing because like Andy, I don't think you know our friend Andy. Right now he's like 210 or something like
Okay.
that. Christian's what, 260, 270?
275.
You? Okay.
You're
245.
245, you know, Chino's 307. You and Christian aren't too far off, but your body composition is completely different. Me and Andy aren't far off, but our body compositions are completely different. Like if you look at him, you look at me, you wouldn't think that we almost weigh the same amount of weight. Like that's why
No, yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like
And even with me to Chino, it's like,
yeah, it's not too
I'm
far off. You're
not
only
too
like,
yeah,
far
you're
off.
not too far
and
off.
but I don't look nothing close
like
to
him.
Chino.
Yeah.
No, you don't look nothing close to Chino because
It's just
here's the thing. Your body's a little bit more defined, if you will. Like you know, like with a girl's ass when she has like an ass that's kind of like bogus and like flat and everything. But then if she works out on it, you know, then it starts getting some shape.
you can make some yams out of it.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
shit.
Exactly.
Sorry to cut you
got
off.
The yams.
I just want to clear up something really quick.
What?
Your waist from your belly button is 49 inches. Mine's from my belly button is 40. So it's not the same.
Yeah, but what about from down here?
I didn't do that measurement for me, so I couldn't tell you. Just wanted to clear that up for the peoples. For the peoples.
We have literally the same waist. I even told my wife. I
That
was
just
like,
means you have chicken legs or something like that.
Damn. Yeah, like I can't. I have to wear.
You shape like that dude from
And he-
Despicable Me.
and even my, but what I did start noticing was that my shirts,
I've never
like my
seen it.
button ups,
Uh,
and like my dress clothes, because you know how I like to dress like a mafioso,
yeah.
since we're part Italian, but what's it called? Like all my shit, like I could put my, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of room in that motherfucker now. And
That's
inside
good.
my
And that's
pants.
because you're losing the
that's
weight.
the good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you're getting de-bloated.
Don't do that.
It's true. It's a true fucking
Well,
thing.
what do
right
you
there.
mean de-bloated?
Like you've been bloated, probably.
Yeah.
You
All
either
the shit that you eat, you just stay bloated. So at some point, you feel
But what? How do you get de-bloated?
drinking a lot of water,
drinking
stop
water.
eating like shit.
and
I
exercising pretty
stopped
much.
eating like shit a lot. Like I don't do it. Do I eat really? Like you live here. You see what I eat.
I
Do
live
I
here.
eat like shit?
Honestly, I can't tell you. The last thing I saw you eat was the pizza you brought after you finished door dashing.
Pizza I brought.
There was 2 boxes of pizza outside, or was I tweaking?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's like,
I
"Where's the
swear, like
pizza
when
at?"
I was going to work one morning, I saw a box of pizza on the table.
Oh no, that was for my kid because he wanted a box. He wanted pizza.
Oh, then I mean, I don't know what the fuck you eat.
You're talking about the Zellies, right?
Yes, I don't know.
And there was only one box. It was a medium.
I just saw a box of pizza and I was just like, should I take this shit? And then I was just like,
No, because that. Other than that, I haven't bought any pizza, and that's only because he wanted some.
So what do you eat then?
Me?
Yeah, what do you eat? Because
Hey, why are you getting so offensive for? He doesn't know. You act
No,
like
no.
he's up your ass or something.
Well, I mean, I know everything that he eats. I
That's
mean,
just weird.
I guess it's
Yeah, because he's cooking all
That's
the
a
time.
good brother, right? I should know shit about him, and he should know shit about me.
So what do you
What
eat?
you're eating? That's just weird.
Yeah, come on now.
Come on.
Like,
I like,
And you don't know the first thing about him. Shit, you know.
All right, get out of your
Anyways,
feelings.
what do you eat?
So I eat a lot of like basically chicken, baked chicken, and since I'll put like cheese on it, since it has like less than a gram of carbs,
Mhm.
and that's all I'll eat. Or sometimes I'll put it in like a piece of bread or something, but like the keto bread, because I call it keto, but he said it's keto. And if I want to eat like something with a tortilla or something like a quesadilla,
Mhm.
I'll get like I'll go to like Meyer and get like the pepperonis and shit like
Yeah.
from the deli. I'll get some deli ham, the crackers ham, and I'll get some what do you call it, the Italian sausage, the gabagool, you know, the capicola.
Oh, okay.
Capicola, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
And I'll make I'll make a sandwich, like, you know, that's it, with that stuff in it, you know what I mean? But or I'll put some of that meat, like the pepperoni and the cheese, and some cut up chicken and a quesadilla. But it's those keto
Like the extreme wellness or
the-
wraps or something. Or,
yeah those flour tortillas that
Yeah.
have like 2 grams of carbs. Other than that, Smoothie King, the Gladiator one, with the strawberry one, with banana and the protein bullshit that they put in there. That shit's good.
So that's a daily meal for you?
Oh, I'll make burgers.
Are you just
but
running us through like everything that you would eat, or like what's a?
for the most part it's just chicken, the the quesadilla things, or
Yeah.
like ground meat or steaks or burgers. But if I make a burger, then I use like those keto fucking buns, or
Yeah.
any buns that are low in carbs, or whatever shit like that. Also, like throughout the day, like to snack on like those little parfait jellos with 0 sugar and 0 carbs.
So this is how you started eating when you started going back to the gym, or this is how you always eat?
And no, when I started going back,
Okay.
and I still do that.
Yeah, but this not
And-
you're not gonna get rid of all the bad shit that you've been eating or been drinking in just a couple weeks.
No, I'm talking about since motherfucking like a month or two, since before the challenge started.
Yeah, but still, like I said,
No, I
it's
know
not-
that. I
yeah,
know that.
That's what I'm saying. When
No,
you get rid
yeah.
of bloatiness, that's what I'm talking about.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like cheese strings, you know, the little things. Them, I love them bitches.
I
but-
can't eat those actually
Why?
Why?
because they fuck up my stomach. They bloat my stomach
The fuck?
because a lot of people are allergic to dairy. I don't know if you know that.
It's called lactose intolerant, no?
Yeah, but it's like it's called lactose intolerant, but it's also being
That's because
allergic to it. Not like I
um,
need to go shit like when I eat it, but it's one of those where it's like
It
you
bloats
eat it
you up.
and
'Cause-
it makes your stomach hurt.
Because I heard a lot of people, can't process that because
Yeah.
they don't have the gene that the Europeans had, which that means that you don't
Supposedly,
have,
like,
you don't have
having
any
the
European
gene
in it.
Of being okay with cheese is like making you like a mutant.
Yeah.
That's the defect. Having you're
Yeah,
able to
and most
process them.
Europeans had that.
Yeah, that's
So
it's
you're
fucking-
not. I
I'm
know,
okay with
I know you weren't European. You ain't part of us.
I don't want to be part of you.
You should do a 23andMe.
I did.
I want to.
Not you.
Him.
I want to, but
You did Ancestry.
Yeah, I did Ancestry.
yeah,
You want to, but what?
I don't know. It's just, was it like $100 and something? In
Hey,
my
well,
head.
you get it. If you find it on a deal, it's like 50 or something
Yeah.
like that.
And I'm just like,
And there's
whatever.
always discount codes out there and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Or but yeah, you guys never got your testosterone tested, did you?
No.
No,
right.
but you told me that if I'm having kids and I'm horny all the time, then
I mean,
and
it's
want to have
signs
sex,
of a good
then I should have. How the fuck do you get it tested at the doctor?
doctor.
Yeah, it's
Blood
go
work?
like 8 in the morning.
Fasted.
He told you fasted?
Yeah.
He didn't tell me he fasted.
Really?
No. He just told me to just come at 8 in the morning. Or before 10. Or
Mm.
before 9 or something like that.
Did they ask you when the last time you ate was? When they took your blood?
No,
No. Oh.
but they did take my blood and everything was fine. Everything was looking fine. But like I said, I was 8 minutes late.
Oh, the last time.
Yeah.
And they were closed.
It was 9:08. They were like, "You want him to come back?" They were like, "Yeah, just come back for the testosterone." I'm like, "It's fucking 9:08. Why can't I just do it now?" Whatever, bro. So I had to go back to work.
I done brought that doctor a lot of business. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, you
Me
you went
too.
to him too?
Well, we all go to him.
Yeah,
But
I
I got you going there. That's,
Oh, you go to him too?
Yeah.
That's Yolanda's doctor. I mean, if she's still keeping up with her health and shit, I was the one taking her to the
Yeah.
doctor.
Dang.
But
I got a lot of people at work when I used to work at the Gorilla Glue place.
Mhm.
I told everybody to go there.
Fuck it. He's good doctor.
He
I like him.
is.
Yeah.
He
really
is. That's why I don't want to change doctor.
Yeah. He doesn't make you feel like
Yeah, he
like
makes you
random
feel like,
questions that you're
right,
like, why the fuck
he
you
makes-
asking me
Yeah,
this? He's like,
exactly.
he actually talks to you. I remember once when last time I went, I told him what's vitamins I was taking. Went straight to Google, looked it up. He was
Yeah,
like, "Oh yeah," and just
does
started.
that.
I'm like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit!"
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, "Damn." So
Yeah.
I'm like, "That's pretty good.
I want to
Yeah.
get him on the podcast.
Ask him.
That'd be dope."
He's on vacation right now. That's why I had to push my thing to June 18th.
Damn.
So.
Shit. Fuck
Well, he's coming back on the 3rd or 5th, but the earliest they had was the 18th. So
It's the 4th now. So.
it. So he probably back
he's probably back now. But,
working.
but
Yeah, but he cool. He cool people.
yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, the other doctor that works there, we used to
Eh.
go to him, but that
I
was
know-
before Dr. Tan.
Yeah, I didn't like him because
He touch you in your no.
no, you know those doctors when you tell them, you know, you're like, okay, I have this is wrong with me, right? Okay. And then they be like, "Oh, well, I can prescribe you this." I'm like, "Yeah, but that's not for that." You know what I mean? Can I speak freely? I mean,
What do you mean?
like about the condition that I
Okay.
so I have OCD, right? Anxiety,
Uh-huh.
and I take Xanax for that, right? And because it doesn't let me sleep, and the Xanax is a tranquilizer, so it lets you sleep. So I take it at night. Okay, unless I sometimes feel like very anxious and depressed, or like some shit, I'll take them in the daytime. One, right? Okay. Anyways, so the first time I went to him, I told him that, right? You know, he was like, "Oh, well, you want Xanax?" I was like, "Well, I mean, if that'll help." He was like, "You're too young to be taking that right now." He was like, I could prescribe you this other medication. It was like a bipolar medication. I'm like, what? Like, that's not even the same category. Why the fuck would you give me a bipolar medication and shit? He was like, "Oh no, this and that." And then I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. And then yeah, I mean, I just didn't like him, you know. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's a good doctor, but like one time, I forget what I was doing. Oh, I had hurt my shoulder, I think it was, and it wasn't like recovering, so I went to the doctor to see what they could do or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, just stop working out. You're young. You'll be fine." I'm like, "What do you mean
That's what I'm
stop working
saying.
out? Like, what does my youth have to do with me wanting to continue working out?" He's like,
Yeah.
"That's why you're getting hurt, because exercise, you don't need that. You just do a couple push-ups and pull-ups and you're good."
The
I'm like,
fuck?
and I think the problem is though is that's how old doctors are. You know what I'm saying?
they're not really willing to hear you out or anything
Yeah.
like that.
And since he's young, the doctor that we see, I think he's more
Yeah.
prone to listening to you and being like, okay, well, I know this shit happens and blah blah blah.
Right.
So
Blah, blah.
blah blah blah.
so what's next? What y'all want to talk about next?
Don't say it like that.
Huh?
Like we're like, all right, cue the next card.
Right? It's got to be a smooth transition.
Right, you gotta smooth it in.
No, I know, but I didn't know if we were just talking about the same shit like over and over, and if you don't want
And
to
we just
move
keep on.
or
We just
something.
keep on smoothing it in.
Hate working with amateurs.
What do you mean?
Fucking losers.
I'm the
God
I'm
damn.
I'm the one that
so
got
pathetic.
you into podcasting. Most of the which ones?
Why he living in
He's
the
always
past?
the dino,
Always
something
back
like
there
that.
and shit.
My-
Why don't you move to the future?
Ain't that my mic?
Technically, I paid for it, so one of them's mine.
What do you mean?
Now
I paid for
he
it.
at our gym now and shit. Can't just live in our gym.
And then
sure,
like
yeah,
I'm the one that said let's start one, and then I'm the filmmaker here. So I mean, come on now. Shit.
Who's 29 episodes in?
Damn.
But
That's, yeah,
Shit.
not me because y'all motherfuckers never put me on and shit. It's like I'll be like,
why do
what-
we need to put you on?
because I'd be like, hey, so when y'all gonna put me on another podcast, and then you just look all like, oh, this nigga, this motherfucker's asking me again. about
Yeah, why
this,
you
like,
keep on fucking asking?
like no, but like like he, you know when you tell somebody like, oh, when we gonna hang
well,
out?
why'd you want to be on the podcast?
Because I want to spend time with you guys, and this is fun.
Yeah.
Why else?
Yeah, we do need to have a boys' night.
yeah.
And it kind of
And
sucks
then-
now that she's like, now that my wife's about to pop any fucking day now.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it this weekend then.
That's fucking worse. She's literally gonna pop any, like, she could possibly pop this week.
Well, not out. Like, let's go locally.
I'm down to go locally. I'm down. What, you guys want to go to the bar?
You can just go to Lasson's or something.
Yeah.
We
Go to
could.
Lansing's, just go eat.
Yeah.
I'm down for it. We'll text,
Before that happens and shit.
right?
But
Yeah.
before we continue on to the last segment of the podcast, I want to take a little bit of time since Junior's a big fan of The Walking Dead and stuff like that, and we've been rewatching it recently.
Yes.
Even though we've talked about this for like 3 episodes straight already.
Okay.
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. We're on
Best
the
show ever made.
we're on the first. Oh, at least I'm on season 5. I don't know if you've gotten any farther.
I haven't been watching
I
it. I've
haven't
been watching
continued to
Blood of Zeus, like I said.
Mm.
Have you heard of that? You like Greek mythology shit?
Yeah.
So it's
As long as it's entertaining.
it's anime kind of.
Oh, anime?
Cartoon?
No.
No.
I'm not
Is
into
it
like, the
animated
cart-
or is it anime?
It's animated.
I know.
It's-
I
it's-
wouldn't
it-
be
it-
into it.
No,
No.
it's just like a Netflix made cartoon.
Yeah,
They didn't hold
no.
back on like fucking heads getting cut off and shit like that, which I'm.
No.
You like Rick and Morty? That's animated.
Yeah, but it's not like something that's like for instance those Resident Evil movies that they came out with
Yeah.
that are animated. I'm not
never
gonna
seen them.
I'm not gonna watch them.
You don't like the? Why don't you like the anime? The animated.
Because I'd rather see it live action.
Yeah, but you could do so much more when it's a cartoon.
Yeah, but it's just not not my style.
I don't know.
But
that's fine.
what were
That's
you gonna
fine.
say though?
Excuse me. Oh
About The Walking Dead.
yeah. So we're on. I'm on season 5. I'm right before. I'm on the episode where Beth dies.
Okay.
Nope, I haven't got up.
You
To,
haven't got it?
I now remember where I'm at. Where she just seen Carol come into the hospital where she's
Oh yeah,
basically
yeah,
captured
when
by
she
the-
Okay.
got-
So she's
yeah.
literally about to die.
oh damn shit.
Yeah,
Spoiler.
but it's cool though. It's not cool what happens to her. But
I
it's,
hated the way she died. Honestly. Well, you've never seen it, right?
I seen that.
You seen it?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's just been so goddamn
It
long.
is a stupid way, but that is a stupid way. But the whole slow motion part where everything and
Yeah, I didn't want her to die. I liked.
I didn't want her to
stuff
die
like that.
either, but
But-
I didn't want Andrea either to die because
Am I tweaking or like there's a season where like I thought Andrea turned into a zombie and put herself in like a coffin thing and killed somebody when they
No.
opened the thing.
no, that's
you
Sasha.
never got to that part.
That's Sasha. She takes a pill and then she gets into the coffin and then she tries to kill Negan as a zombie.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I
go
got
on.
a curse
I
one that was Andrea.
did not know about that. That is new
Yeah.
information.
But
to me.
that's like
Spoiler.
way
Shit, my
down.
bad.
That's like
Okay. Like I said, I'm not watching it right now because, like I said, I'm into the Blood of Zeus.
But so first, let's
So
talk
what's
about
the
let's just briefly talk about the first couple seasons. Like, I really enjoyed season 1 and 2. I
Yeah.
think season 2 was probably the best season so far. When they're on the farm,
Yeah, that's
Right?
one of the best.
everybody says. Most people actually don't like that season. But
Really?
yeah,
Why? That's
said
like the where you could see Shane and
Shane, I'm mad that they killed him off, and even the producers and said that they shouldn't have killed him off so early, along with the governor, because
fuck the governor.
because
He
if-
was getting annoying.
because if Shane would have been alive still, a lot of the motherfuckers basically would have still been alive. You know what I mean?
I agree, but I also disagree because I feel like they would have never gotten as far if Shane was still around.
Yeah, they would.
Like, I don't think they would have made it to the prison, or if they did make it to the prison, I feel like a lot of them would have either died beforehand or left.
No, because the way I see it is that the governor would have been dead right away if Shane was still alive, and not only that, but if you actually look,
Well, he's got the biggest plot armor in the whole series, so like, even if Shane would have tried to kill him, he would have missed. He wouldn't have killed him because he had the whole fucking plot armor thing going.
no, yeah, but I'm saying like Shane was that. He was that hothead that knew how to handle shit. But at the end of the day, you look at Rick now, he became Shane.
That's what I was telling Christian.
Yeah.
I was like, this whole time, he's trying to prevent stuff from happening. Like, Rick's trying to remain the good guy or whatever.
Yeah, but
And then after he kills Shane at the end of season 2, he just becomes Shane all of season 3.
Exactly.
And like, so what the fuck was the whole purpose behind this? If you're just, and then the entire winter, you don't talk to your wife, not even like really one time, and then you go crazy afterwards, and you become like Pussy Rick.
Yeah.
When?
After Lori died.
After Lori died.
When
Well,
Carl.
how are you gonna talk to your wife if she's
No,
dead?
like the whole winter when
Remember when they were trying to look for the prison
yeah,
and they were out the whole
Oh,
winter? He
yeah.
barely said like 5 words.
like
to her.
understandably he was
mad.
upset. I mean, obviously
She
he's
tried to abort
upset.
his
Okay,
baby.
at
Well,
the-
that wasn't why he was
first
mad,
of
though.
all,
Why
this
was
is
he
a
mad?
zombie of fucking apocalypse.
Oh yeah, it was because he thought that it was Shane's baby.
No,
right?
he got mad because she got mad that he killed Shane.
Oh yeah. Well, I would have been pissed too.
Yeah, but for 3 months while you're going through all
Fuck
that shit and
that.
stuff like that,
Like,
while she's pregnant, like,
Who gives a fuck? I
Like,
would have
get
probably
over it.
That
never.
is a fucking grudge that you just need to get over.
Nah.
I'm sorry. Like, this is not, I'm going to go to work, I'll see you later kind of thing. No, this is well, I'm not going to talk to you again, but I might get eaten by a fucking zombie today, so.
and then she tries to I'm not sticking up for Laura because I hate her,
she on that whole shit.
but like she tried to like apologize and stuff like that. He just wasn't having it.
But I mean, like,
I mean, obviously, like you're gonna. I mean, I don't rate her reaction and stuff like that, but like it's a little bit of a shock, like just telling someone like, "Oh, I just killed so and so." Like,
yeah, but she even told him specifically to. She told him to do it.
well, she didn't. I mean, she did. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sticking up for her.
No, I know that, but how it's like, come on now, and then
And
you're
then-
gonna get mad.
And then when Carl was
and-
gonna eat the dog food, he
Yeah, when
grabs it and throws it at the fucking wall or
Well, I would
whatever.
have probably did the same thing.
Why?
Because I'm not gonna let my. There's something. It's like what's that word? I don't know what the fuck the word is, but basically he did it because he's like, we're not fucking animals, we're
not stooping
we're
that
not-
low.
we're- exactly. So
Yeah,
you know what I
I
mean?
could understand that.
So that's the
Man,
thing.
fuck Carl. He cried like
Yeah,
a bitch
Carl
too
was
when
pissing
Shane
me
got
off,
killed
too.
too.
Carl,
Little
yeah,
bitch.
but then he became that boy when he
When Rick was fucking knocked out after the
No,
prison.
no,
and then
no.
he's like, I need you. I don't need you.
He's like, I don't need
No.
And then 2 minutes later, I need you.
I'm talking about when
Later on,
when,
yeah,
with Negan. When
I still haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
yeah, but when you get there, you'll see that he changed.
Like obviously Carl grew
Yeah,
and
he
he
grew.
became a better character. It's just those first few seasons.
Yeah, the
he's
first
so
few seasons, he's
fucking
annoying.
unbearably annoying. He thinks he's so grown, and then shit hits the fan, and then he's crying and shit.
Yeah, like but
You know who I didn't like?
Who?
Andrea.
I was just gonna tell you, like she was my first she was my first crush on there.
I didn't like her.
Yeah, I really wanted to fuck Andrew.
I wanted her to die quick.
In the comic book, she instead of Michonne being with Rick, it's actually Andrea.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and
Because Michonne goes with Tyrese.
Yeah, and
In the
not
comics?
and
Yeah.
not only
They
that,
fuck in the
racism.
they fuck in the prison yard.
but you know who else I wanted? The one that remember when they got to that not the hilltop, the
Terminus?
no, remember how there was 3 communities and they got to that one with the gay dude.
I don't think he's ever gotten
Nah, I
that far.
haven't got that far.
No, but you know, right? It's like it's in the season that you're watching now.
Season 5. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
only in the beginning, so
With,
I mean, I don't really remember.
Oh
a lot of stuff.
well, they make it to a community, right, where they got walls and everything, and then they give Rick a job where where he's like security basically, and then he's like in love. Oh, it's have you ever seen American Horror Story or something?
Yeah.
It's the blonde chick. Damn, pull her up, Jimmy.
Jamie.
Jamie.
He said Jimmy.
She's related to the guy that made the blender, I think.
Fuck.
Yeah, I forgot her name. She's a blonde.
Let's see.
I don't remember her name.
You look up American Horror Story cast. Do you know what season it is?
The one that you're on right now.
No, the American Horror Story.
Oh no,
No?
not her.
I don't see anybody right here.
I think her name was like Jessie or something. Yeah, her name was Jessie.
Her? Oh, Jesse.
No, not her. On The Walking Dead, her name was Jessie.
Oh, I'm on American Horror Story right now.
Let's
I have no
see.
idea who you're talking about, player.
Oh,
And-
hold on, I think I got it.
Like Lady Gaga?
And then her husband.
Oh, Alexandra Breckenbridge. Hold on, let me pull her up. Sorry for the audio listeners, you guys are just
Yeah, I mean
this person. I mean, she's a redhead right here.
Yeah, I think so.
It says she played Jessie in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I was like in love with her. But her and Maggie. Maggie's my baby.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Maggie was bad.
Maggie get it.
yeah, Maggie shit. But no, like the thing about The Walking Dead too, though, that I like is I just finished watching the
Those-
Rick and Michonne show.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they make a second season, but apparently they said that they're willing to, but as of right now, there's no, guarantee because, well, I don't care. I don't know if you guys want to spoil it or anything, but, yeah.
I mean, that's
Good.
You're good.
Good. Yeah.
Basically, Michonne finds him, and he's part of the CRM, which is like a big organization, like a military. They're militarized,
Right.
right? And so eventually they end up going back, and then on the last episode you see them like reunite with his kids. So
The thing that I don't understand is, and this goes with like every zombie apocalypse thing or whatever. In the current run right now, they're like 15 years into the future, aren't they? Give or take,
yeah,
right? Because
there was a time jump. Yeah,
what's his daughter's name?
Judith,
Judith. She's like 15 or something like
I
that.
think so.
Who's manufacturing more bullets and weapons
Well,
and food?
Eugene, don't you remember?
I thought Eugene was full of shit.
No, he did it for Negan.
Yeah, I thought he was full of shit.
No,
I knew he was smart, but I thought that he was just a fraud.
No, he did it for Negan. When Negan, he basically got on Negan's side for.
I
a
remember
bit.
that he was being a little
and
traitor and shit
because
like that.
because they found the thing to make bullets, and he made a bullet for Sasha so she could kill Negan, but she missed, and he was like, "Who made the bullets?" And he was like,
So who did it?
and he
I
said
can't
that
do a
he
good
did
Negan
it,
impression.
and then he kidnapped them. And
No,
they-
I remember all
yeah.
that, but I mean just in general because
He was-
Rick's in the army or whatever. Who's giving them these bullets?
Oh, you're talking about like, well,
This is 15 years in the future. I'm talking about like who's making shit right now.
they had communities, like they had Boston, they had cities. I'm talking about like cities filled with nothing but like everything was protected, and they had military.
But we
they
get
had-
most of our stuff from overseas.
but and
So
you know
they
what
just
I'm
had to
saying?
start making everything then, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
because I mean these people were like really trained, and they were like
And like how are they bringing the like
they had
the power plants
they
back?
had helicopters.
How are they making new fuel?
They had helicopters. If you watch Fear the Walking Dead, there's a thing on there where they learn how to make the fuel. Like it's like a oil. It's like a fuel field where they used to make it. They find it, and then they just start, making it on their own.
They're like, yeah,
This looks good.
I see this.
No,
that's how you make
somebody that
field,
used to
huh?
work. They found somebody that used to know how to do it, because he used to work there, and he taught them how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then there's also the Maggie and Negan show, and that show is also good too. And then there's also the Daryl Dixon and the Carol show, which Carol's in it now, because at first she couldn't be in it because it was going to be filmed in France, and she couldn't go overseas because of some stuff that she just didn't want to go over there. But now she's in it. On the second season is coming out this summer. It said it's summer, so it should be here soon.
I don't know. It just all the logistics stuff just kind of like it gets me out of it almost sometimes.
It's because you gotta watch it.
because
and-
I'm like, how are
and-
you guys still?
And then they also, there's another one called The Walking Dead World Beyond. That one actually shows.
I never heard of that one.
That
What the
one-
fuck is
I
that?
heard of all the other ones. I never heard of that one.
That's the one that shows like basically where Rick is, but they never show him until the last episode. The garbage lady that brought him there, she talks about him, and she's in there for a little bit. It's basically like they're showing how like the CRM, basically they're bad guys, but then eventually when Rick is there and they actually show him in the Rick and Michonne show,
Yeah.
the thing is that they try to take him down, so then the other people could take over, as opposed to the CR. Then so the military's not in control anymore, because they were only letting certain people in, and you had to work in order to get in. So they wouldn't let you leave.
So it's basically a backstory on how they came up.
Basically, essentially, almost like that.
Shit.
Now, how are there so many people left? Because like I think I spoke about this
Yeah.
stat the last time, where there was like 100 zombies to one human, or 1,000 zombies to one human, or something like that.
Well, because people are still having babies. You got to think about that, and
But
then
how?
you got to
Where-
think
who-
about
like,
it. There's
who-
7.8 billion people in the world.
That's what I'm saying. There was only 150,000 humans left when the outbreak happened.
How do you know that?
That's what the stats said on Google about the show.
Yeah.
Okay, and after years,
It's only been 15.
15 years, you get kids.
And then for the first 5, at least, nobody's really having kids because they're all struggling and shit like that. And not
So
only
everybody's
that,
like what, 10 years old when they get older? 9?
I don't know.
and not only that, but like, one, who's making formula? Who's making milk? Who's making all the food that babies need to survive? We don't have that many doctors.
Well,
It's
you
going
got-
back to the old
No,
times where,
yeah.
like, if you're having a kid, it becomes one of the most
No, but they
dangerous
do
things
have
in the world.
but they do have doctors there at the CRM
But,
place. They have
what I'm
doctors
saying
there.
is, like, the thing I don't
They-
believe.
they have doctors,
Hold on.
scientists, and everything, and
That's-
they're all working on cures. And
That's what I'm
shit
saying,
like
though. The thing that I can't believe, and I mean, my mind can forget it, but my mind don't want to forget it, is if
My
there's
mind
only
don't
around
forget it.
200,000 people on the earth left, right? What are the chances that you find 10 doctors in this small little region of fucking Colorado or New Jersey or
Well,
wherever they are?
they're not just there. I'm telling you, their military. They literally got hundreds of thousands of people in their military,
Well, it's not possible because
and not
That's
only
true.
that,
Yeah, it's not.
they got like nukes. They got stuff like that because they ended up blowing up.
I'm not saying
Portland.
they don't have
You know
it.
what I
I'm
mean?
saying, what are the odds? If there's only about 200,000 people, what are the odds that there's that many doctors still alive?
And scientists. I
And
don't know.
scientists and engineers and people that know how to make fuel and
How
stuff
the
like
fuck
that.
are they
How the
surviving?
fuck are they surviving? That's
I
the
don't
thing that I
know.
can't really like. I just find it
I
so
don't
hard to
wanna let it
believe
go.
that like this community has so many doctors or scientists or smart ass people
Because
when
I
the
mean,
CDC couldn't even survive longer than a week.
the CDC blew himself up.
Right, but that's because they ran out of resources. They couldn't continue to go. They ran out of
Yeah,
power.
but the
They ran out of
CDC
everything.
is not the same as the military. When you have a military power and you're
But the
they're-
military got overrun right away.
no,
Yeah,
yeah, but
in
they
LA
made
they
they
got
made
rolled.
they made their own military and their own government. That's the thing.
So these are just random Joes, pretty much, that decided to call
Yeah,
themselves
they-
military.
They're actually trained like from ex-military people, trained them and made them. And
See,
and
I
and, and it's
can't
a
believe
they're
that, you know?
they're their own government. They made a government. They're trying to rebuild what
No,
they
I
lost.
get it all. I
and
understand.
and it's not just it's
Just
like
saying,
it's
hard
like
to believe.
cities like Portland, because they mentioned Portland
So
because
basically, no, what I'm,
and what
what
they
he-
and what hold on, and what they do, they go into these cities, they bring all the kids, and then they just bomb it, and like they don't like. And
I'm not negating that, but what I'm saying.
so what he's
is-
saying is that you're saying that let's just numbers.
Yeah,
There's 100,000 people. What Danny's saying is like, no, the statistics
I get it.
are
They don't
saying
make sense.
They
that
don't-
there
yeah.
are only 25,000 people. Where the fuck are these other 75,000 people coming from?
Yeah,
and
but
where are you getting all these doctors and scientists and
When
everything
they
like that?
they
you
did
know?
go through a whole lot of fucking land, and there was no one left alive.
Especially with like
yeah, but that
no
was in
one
one state.
like no one's reteaching anybody of these
Yeah, they
things,
are.
right? I mean, not in the beginning, before all these places are established. And you know how long it takes to be a doctor? Now in this world that they live in, like
No, I get that, but at the same time,
it's just hard to believe.
it's a show, and you just gotta
it's
watch
a show.
it.
Just enjoy it and shut. up.
I know.
If you watch all those,
I'm gonna like it, but I'm just saying like it.
no, I get that, but if you watch
In the reality of it, it's one of those where it's just like this shit don't make
if
sense.
you watch it and you watch all the other stuff that like all the other spin-offs, then you'll start to understand.
Because like let's say something happens right now, right?
Mhm.
And let's just say out of chance the entirety of Chicago Heights survives, right?
Mhm.
How many doctors do you think live in the Heights?
Not a lot, but I'm talking about these are cities like
None?
Chicago. They're Chicago-sized cities.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
something like
talking about-
Chicago would be overrun like that. You
Yeah,
know,
but-
Chicago wouldn't survive.
Yeah, I know that, but you don't think that nurses there's a lot of nurses that live in Chicago, a lot of doctors. You don't think that at least 3, 4, 5, 10% of them will make it?
None of the doctors, no. Especially since when it's happening, they're going to be directly in the hospital when the outbreak is happening, and most of them are going to die.
That's true because they're gonna be helping people.
What
Because
if,
they're
what if
the-
it's their day off?
Then that's one out of like. But see, in an instance like this, where there's an outbreak and
Because-
stuff like that, they're gonna call everyone in. It's all hands on deck.
That's true.
They're not gonna. There's no one that's gonna be able to be off. Most of the medical staff is going to be in the hospitals during that time of the pandemic, just like shit that just happened.
Yeah, I get that, but
And with the zombies and stuff like that, and if it's like The Walking Dead, where like if you die, you just wake up. There's so many people dying in that hospital that everyone's just gonna wake up. No one's gonna know what's happening, and then bang, bang, boom, everyone in the hospital is infected or dead.
well, actually, don't you remember when we were young and we were watching the news and the CDC actually put out on their website. It should still be there. They put a zombie contingency plan.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. So,
But still, they're not gonna know. Like you guys know what I'm saying, right? Like,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean,
I don't know. I still stand by that. If a zombie apocalypse ever happens, I don't think it's gonna go far.
It'll last. I hope so.
I don't think it'll go far
Why?
because
Because
now people are getting shot over fucking mayonnaise.
yeah, but see,
So
here's the
you
thing.
really think if
Here's the
somebody with
difference.
blood coming out of their face saying, "Ah,"
Yeah,
is
but-
not gonna fuck? All right, that's it. Doom.
So tell me this: the people that don't own guns, right? You know which ones I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Okay. You excuse me. You really think that if someone's coming to attack them, especially if they're
That's a family of 5 or 10.
yeah, but
Now you have that
know
one.
how-
You have that one person that has
yeah, but
a
for the most
AR
part,
with 30 rounds.
yeah, but for
All
the,
10 of them are gone.
for the most part, they're gonna shoot them in the body. And what's gonna happen when they run out of bullets?
Now,
and they
assuming
don't-
it's the Walking Dead type zombies, as soon as they see that they shot them in the body and they're still walking, they're going. The people of this day and age are smart enough to know that if they're walking like that, you shoot them in the head.
Yeah,
yes,
that's if they're Walking Dead zombies.
Right.
I,
If they're
I want them to be Dawn of the Dead
if they're-
or
Fuck
if
that.
they're like running or anything,
those
like
are the
that,
zombies
then,
I
nah,
want.
We're
You're
dead.
fucking dead.
I want Dawn of the Dead
You're dead.
zombies.
You're
the
gonna
remake
kill
one,
2 of them and then you're dead.
the Zack Snyder version. That's the one that I want, or World War Z zombies.
Fuck that.
What
But
is-
even in
we're
World War
all
Z,
dead.
even in
Fuck
World War
that.
Z, they survived.
Well,
the humans
yeah.
came back on top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but without the whole, oh, we're not gonna eat you if you're, you know, what I'm saying sick. I don't want that. I just want straight crazy zombies.
Boy, you did.
know,
we
Yeah.
all did. I'm
Like,
sorry.
that'll be fun.
There's no surviving that.
No,
You wouldn't.
Yeah,
last-
there is.
not
you
gonna
wouldn't survive an
that.
hour.
Go to the mall.
What? That's the worst place to hide.
I
Worse.
already know
If the mall is your contingency plan, you're already dead.
it's not my contingency plan. You know,
So okay, so you,
I already
your
have a
2
contingency
kids
plan.
and your wife, you're gonna get them all to the mall.
no,
Protecting them, 360.
not to the mall.
Where you
Okay, Walmart.
There's no Walmart around here besides that cheap ass one that's on.
No. The Walmart over there by where our grandma and grandpa live.
That doesn't exist anymore.
It does.
Which
did-
one?
The one by Sonic.
Country Club Hills? That's the
You want to know why? I say
I want to
that
hear this.
I wanna
Okay.
hear.
because when I was younger, you know, I used to work there, right?
Okay.
Okay. I know where all the exits are, right? Okay, so there's some right there by where the automotive is, where they change the tires, right? Those things where the cars go in, they come down, okay? They can't get in through there. You can always barricade that even more, right? Okay. There's one thing where that's full of carts where you could go in through that little door right there, right? Put all the carts right there. Now they're not going to be able to get through. Hold on. Okay.
You're already dead.
Hold on. No, the carts are inside.
You're dead 3 times already.
Hold on. So then after that, there's no other doors besides the ones that you go in. You know what I'm saying? The ones that you go into, right?
Okay.
Cover those up with all the carts that are there. Why? Because if they break through, how are they going to get through all
5
the
times.
carts?
You're already 5 times dead.
How?
You said they're Dawn of Dead, other types of zombies. Those zombies are
They're-
strong enough
yeah.
and smart enough to move that shit out of the way.
They're getting through all that
The
shit, no
whole
problem.
row. You see
Getting
how
through
you,
all that shit.
a whole row, okay.
Okay, so
you
in Dawn of
stack
the
'em
Dead-
up like this and like this and like this.
There's
and
not
like
that many
this.
carts.
Yes,
so
there
you
is.
really think the zombies are
I
gonna
used
be
to-
like, you know what? Yeah, you right. I'm gonna give you time to do that real quick. We're just gonna hang back. There ain't nobody inside there that's getting eaten. We'll just hang back. When y'all ready, let us know. Then we'll attack you.
Yeah, like
You act like there's not that many. The thing is, there's not that many people that are gonna be in that area
But
because
do you know
the
how,
houses are all the way over here.
yeah, but
And-
it's a Walmart. It's always busy.
Yes.
You
There's
don't think
but
people are
let-
gonna be
let-
like, well, I gotta go if there's something happening.
But check it out.
I'm gonna have to go
And
to
here's-
the closest store
And
to
here's-
get
and-
food.
And here's another thing, right? Here's another thing. There's a lake right there, literally not too far from there. You could get. It's a freshwater lake, water, unlimited water.
Yeah, but you have to get there. The thing is that like
Yeah.
most of the carts are gonna be outside. You're not gonna be able to grab them all.
You have to drive there.
You have to drive there, and it's not an easy drive from here to there. I mean,
Yeah,
it's an easy
yeah,
drive, obviously,
yeah.
but
you could
like,
probably
But
make it from here to,
and
your
then
car.
not only there, I know how to get to. There's a in the back. There's a ladder to go up to the roof, and from there, that's where I'm sleeping on the roof.
and then what are you gonna do about power? Because that power is gonna be
Okay,
out.
so
pretty
okay, if
soon.
you
And
got
they have a
World,
generator.
if you got World War Z zombies, then they're gonna just make a little the
those can climb.
the mountain, and they're just gonna climb up onto the roof and eat
Yeah,
you.
but I'm
while you're
not
sleeping.
gonna be fucking ali la li la, fucking making noise and shit. And plus, we got how many?
I don't know
many-
how much time you have to fucking build your zombie fortification.
How many guns do we have right now?
Yeah, but how much ammo? The
We have-
ammo's
we
not.
have-
The
we have
no,
enough
the
ammo.
ammo's not replacing. The ammo's not replenishing.
Yeah, but we have enough
And
ammo
Walmart
right
doesn't
now.
have ammo or guns anymore.
They have shotgun shells.
The fuck is that gonna do?
No, and they do have ammo.
No, they don't.
I went there the other day and they still had ammo. They had like pistol ammo and like rifle rounds, like hunting rounds.
Like
Or
I
go-
said,
or
my
go to
my
co-
first
go-
thing is, how are you gonna have the time to do all this?
It's not gonna take long. Look, you go in there, the carts are already there, right?
So you push
you
the
just
carts
push
and you
them
just
there, and then and then
you
just
stack
go-
the carts on top of each other.
No,
or
no,
you
no,
okay? So
bro,
these
look,
Behind
smart
each other,
you're not
kind of.
understanding
these
me.
smart ass zombies that are jumping over walls or jumping through windows basically or climbing up the walls. You don't think they're just gonna be, oh hey, 2 carts, I can't get through.
2
Or
carts,
5 carts. There's not that many carts where
Yes,
you could
there
put
is.
carts all around.
dude. Look, this is what I'm talking about.
And then the zombies that are in there already,
Listen.
there's no way you're gonna have the time.
I get
to
what
do
he's saying. He's
anything.
gonna stack them like this, like 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer. But I agree with you. I don't think there's that many
I'm talking
carts.
about like a whole row of carts, right?
Okay.
And then next to it, another row up until it covers the whole thing.
I don't think there's that many,
So
though.
you don't think they're gonna
is.
be like, wow, we can't get through that? No, they're just gonna climb through it. They're gonna climb right over it.
Okay, and then if they do, barricade the motherfucker.
Where
With
where
what,
are you
though?
getting this time from? You're saying
You
that you
really
want to do
think that
all
you really
this.
think that there's gonna be that many zombies?
If they're
So-
running like that, yes.
I think
just
it's,
like
how
that.
long did it take on Dawn of the Dead for there to be even a minimal 100 zombies right
Do
there?
you remember? Well, I don't think you've ever listened to it. I had you listen to a few episodes
the episode, yeah.
of
Uh-huh.
We're Alive.
Yeah.
That happened in a matter of seconds.
Yes,
There
but-
was thousands
yes,
of
but
them
there's
within
not
seconds.
thousands of people in our suburb. That's the thing. In big cities,
Yeah, but
it's impossible.
if you're coming from here to there, there's gonna be hundreds of them at least.
we have
Maybe
guns.
even thousands. You act like that's gonna do anything.
So is there
though.
you
Like,
have thousands of ammo?
I
No.
have,
You,
yeah.
you think you're a perfect shot where they're just gonna be
yeah.
a piece of paper in front of you? No, they're gonna be running at you.
they're gonna be.
And then after you what?
Yeah,
you,
but they're not
after you
gonna be
do
zigzagging.
Your 911 with the 8 rounds. Then what? You're just gonna reload super quick
9/11.
or whatever. Your 1911. You think you're gonna just 8 rounds and then that's it?
no.
No.
And then
I got a FN.
But still.
I got a lot of different guns.
Okay, so you're gonna be carrying all those different guns,
Obviously.
and then what? Okay, that's
and that
I'm gonna be walking with the AR. I'm gonna be walking with the 308.
you're dead, bro. I'm sorry.
that
you're
only holds
dead.
like 6 rounds.
30.
And then on top of that,
And
you
then
have you have 2 screaming kids because they're terrified. You have a
Yeah, and that's why
scared
I'm teaching
lady
my
and stuff
son
like that.
already how to shoot.
Yeah, but
and
right now, I'm saying
I'm
like
teaching him how to shoot.
this
Right
is
now.
the scenario that happens today, right now, as we're recording.
Yeah, and my wife knows how to shoot too. I taught
Okay,
her how
yeah.
to shoot.
Let me hold a baby and shoot with. Come on, man.
She has the thing where you put her on right here, the tactical baby gear thing.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like right here, right now. It happens right now. We're literally recording. We got a wha-woom, and we got a wha-woom. You know, like
Yeah,
That's
bro,
gonna be a
the
fucking
big
process.
Like
how
and-
much gas you got in your car right now?
Probably like about 180 miles.
That ain't enough. I ain't got a full tank. You got a full
I
tank?
ain't got a full tank.
Yeah, but that's enough to get us there.
Where's your ammo? I mean, you don't have to tell us, but for the people's. But like, where's your ammo? Is it really accessible right now? Because mine
It
isn't.
is. It is. All I got my range bag ready with some pistols in there and a whole bunch of ammo. And then right next to it, I got the shotgun shells and another fucking thing. And then right next to that, I got the 223, the 5.56, and then I got the fucking 308s and everything else.
All right,
and
now throw a kid on top of you. You're gonna be able to still grab all that. Oh, now zombie just came in through the door. You're gonna tell
I
your
can
kids
carry
to
them to the car.
You're gonna just tell your kids just to jump down.
I can carry them to the
No,
car.
there's a lot of thing where you're just like,
I don't
yeah, I
know,
got
man.
this.
I think you guys
You're putting a movie scenario in your head.
No, it's not a movie scenario. I know that this shit can work. You really think that there's gonna be 1,000 zombies out there? If not, I'll go out there my fucking self. Y'all don't have to come with me. I'll
At that
go
point,
clear
like
'em.
how he said in the
I'll-
We're
I'll go-
Alive,
I'll go clear
it
it.
took what
5
30
minutes?
minutes,
Yeah.
maybe 20 minutes.
Yes, but that's
and
not,
there was
that's not
thousands
realistically
already?
how it's gonna happen.
Why? You
Because
said
they-
you want
because they
these
are-
Dawn of the Dead zombies.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that
I
means
do.
they're
But they
biting
already-
and going.
there's a sign. If you could even look it up, Jimmy, there's a fucking thing where they did a test, like a simulation, to see if that actually happened. How long would it take for a city to be overrun by zombies? And then how long will it take for the whole country to be overrun?
Because even in The Walking Dead, that happened over 48 hours.
Yeah. And those were the fucking
What-
at the beginning they were kind of
Yeah.
like the running zombies.
Yeah, and
They were the
then
speed
they were,
walking
but
zombies.
that's why they
Shocking,
fired the guy, because they were like, they're a little too smart.
Yeah, and like the
Yeah.
first 2 seasons, one of them was like really sprinting almost. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Are these those
and,
When,
people?"
and then they were trying to break the glass.
yeah,
Remember?
when they
when,
were at the
That's why they fired
at
them
the
because
house.
they were
No,
like
when they were at the
that-
school.
They didn't
Yeah.
like that.
When Shane and the old guy were
Otis?
Shane and Otis were running away from them, they were literally running right behind them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ! I'm like, these zombies are just running at these guys. And that's when I'm like, okay, it might be because they're still fresh. And later on in the seasons, that's when they
Right.
all start becoming, I'm fucking hungry.
I'm
so I'm
just
start
saying
walking.
that if we make it there, then we'll be set. Look at all the food they got there. Look at all the shit that they got there.
But that food will eventually expire. It's a lot of
It
not
do- it
perishables,
doesn't-
but like all the other stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because, like, who cares? You know,
Who
like
cares?
I'll eat expired food, not meat, but you know what I'm saying. Freeze the meat.
It's what though?
What do you
Because the
mean, what's wrong?
generators aren't going to power everything. You need to use that's only for emergency power, you know.
Okay, then we'll make a few stops in the beginning of something. It's
But there's
not gonna
nothing.
be,
There's nothing
We'll go to
between
Min-
here and
well,
there, you know.
between the
Oh, my ears are
go to
starting to hurt.
Walmart.
I'm saying between here and
Wait,
Walmart, there's
Walmart
nowhere.
has generators.
That's what I'm saying. Those generators aren't used to power the entire facility.
We don't need to power the entire facility. Just power what we need.
What do you
could-
know
I
about
could
generators?
understand your plan working after the fact, all the craziness going down, but I don't think it'll work at the beginning.
Well, I still got to go pick up my boys,
Ooh,
Brian, and
so you're just bringing extra.
You just
stuff
dead.
You
We,
like-
we all dead.
what do you mean? He has guns too. I got my friend Eric because he's Daryl basically.
Eric lives in the entire other side of the fucking
Well,
country.
then we'll
pretty
go
much.
there. He that motherfucker be making he's one of those hunters that knows how to he kills squirrels anything and he skins them and he knows how to cook them.
Right.
All right.
So-
Well, we can talk about this all day. So
Yeah.
let us know what your guys' zombie apocalypse plan is and shit like that.
And let us know if my plan is a good plan and is it plausible,
I want to see these comments.
especially
Hopefully we get
knowing
some.
especially with having a shit ton of ammo that I have and the shit ton of guns. So
All right, let's read this one thing that I have here. This is from that Twitter page, Six Brown Chicks again.
All right.
It says, I was late picking up my boyfriend from work and he punched me.
Shit.
we
Fuck.
we
Okay.
argued before, but this was the first time it got physical. I had a busted lip. A week later, my boyfriend, a mechanic, was in my grandfather's garage inspecting the underside of his car. He says my grandfather entered the garage, spoke to him about the car, and then bumped the car so hard that it fell on top of him. My boyfriend says my grandfather walked away and left him in the garage to die. Neighbors heard him yelling and got the car off him. Boyfriend called the police. Neighbors denied helping him. My grandfather says he's old and hard of hearing and he had no idea that the car was on top of my boyfriend. No jail time for Gramps. A few months later, my boyfriend proposed to me at my birthday party. My grandpa said, "No, she won't marry you. And if you ever put your hands on her again, I'll come to your job and crush you with a car." My boyfriend took back the proposal and he appears to have dumped me. I'm 26, no kids. He was my last chance at a fairy tale family and wedding. How do I get him back? How do I get him to come back to me?
You a dumb bitch. If she really wants him back, you a stupid bitch.
suck his dick, eat his ass,
What the hell?
be submissive. Oh yeah, and don't forget about swallowing the nut and then keep sucking afterwards.
I don't think he cares about any of that.
I don't
This is what
know.
you-
No, I'm just saying like that's the way you asked the question. How do you get him?
She
back?
asked the
I
question.
know. That's what
She
I'm
asked,
saying.
so you're willing to answer it?
I just answered.
That's a
it.
horrible fucking answer.
I think she's just stupid. I
Yeah.
don't
No,
I'm gonna go with
yeah,
that
I mean,
stupid.
she's stupid, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, that's a
Okay,
way.
why eat his ass?
'Cause
You
that's-
get your ass eaten?
Yeah, it feels good.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least you made it.
Respect.
I'm not gonna
Respect.
lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Respect.
I would have let her peg me if you know.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's not gay.
That's gay.
How if it's a girl doing it?
Because you're getting fucked in the ass.
But it's a girl doing it.
And?
If your wife does it, it's not gay.
That's gay.
It's not.
Let us know in the comments below what you guys.
Like,
Nigga, you gay.
I hope that the thing clips this part.
I know,
of the-
right?
of
like
the
it's
thing or
literally
whatever.
it can't be gay.
All right, just leave it. Just leave it.
All right,
if
let's
you-
do pick your
alright.
poisons and then we're done.
Yeah. All right.
Where's mine?
There's
two of them?
Yeah. Oh, Joe. Fuck. My bad.
What happened?
Go ahead.
You want me to read both of these?
Yeah. Or here.
All right.
There you go. I'll read the next one.
Says have the number of days since you've had sex displayed on your forehead, or
Have a family member walk in on you, peeing on your partner.
Damn.
damn.
Yeah, I'd rather have the number of days that you just said
The number of days that you
Number of
haven't
days
had
since you've
sex.
had
that I haven't had sex on my forehead. Yeah, that's fine with me.
I think I'm gonna choose that too
Yeah.
because I could just be like I'm practicing celibacy, or I could be like,
Wow.
like hey, like you just see my number
Like,
0, that means I just
I'd
did
be
right
like,
now or some shit.
Shit,
you know,
like, I don't care. You can shit. Yo, I'll tell you how long I have had. Shit, I don't care.
because
You're like, but being caught.
Like I wouldn't even if my girl told me to be on her, I wouldn't do that shit.
yeah,
That's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Now, like if
that's
she's
where
like,
it crosses the line.
if she's giving me sloppy toppy and throws up on my dick, then that's fine. But
What's wrong with
you
you?
know,
What's wrong with you?
Okay,
anyways,
damn, get shot in both kneecaps.
Damn. Profusely masturbate over the open casket at a wake. Furiously. Sorry.
Wait.
Furiously masturbate over the open casket at a wake.
well, whose casket?
Just
it's
masturbate
just-
over a fucking casket.
Just say it's one of your boys or something.
Yeah, no, I'm doing the kneecaps.
Damn,
Damn.
both kneecaps though. Like,
Well,
I mean, I can't just beat my shit and like.
yeah, I can't do that. I wouldn't even be able to.
I wouldn't
be
even be able
hard.
to. Yeah, like
That's some sad shit.
Yeah,
At a-
and then
at
disrespectful.
a funeral.
as
Would
fuck.
you,
At a
be able to
funeral?
get, would you be able to get
You're
hard?
going to hell.
Like that's disrespectful. No,
But you
I
getting
can't.
shot in the knee. We all getting shot in the
I guess
kneecaps.
We're
then?
getting shot in the
I'm
kneecaps.
getting
We all
I
getting
can't-
shot in the
kneecaps.
I can't do
Fuck
that. These are fucked up.
Oh yeah, we got more. I
Yeah,
love
This is
last
the
that.
last one.
Oh fuck! Use hot sauce as eye drops.
Smoke the wrong end of a lit cigarette.
Oh, what was the
Ooh.
first?
I'll do the cigarette.
I think I'm going with the cigarette because that's like a one and done. Because
Yeah.
the cigarette will be
it's
out.
gonna be out.
You know, it'll burn your tongue. You probably won't be able to
And
taste
then- and
anything
then
for a
you-
week.
Well, you have to
Yeah.
smoke it, so you have to.
Yeah, but even then, you could put it in your mouth and
No, you can't kill it. You have to smoke it.
no. What I'm
No, I
saying,
know, but
yeah, you
like-
could put it in your mouth and just put your lips around it, and
Oh
and that
man,
doesn't
I don't
mean-
know. That's
and
too
then-
risky.
and
I
the-
done the hot sauce thing before, so I'll
and
do the
done
hot
the
sauce.
hot sauce
and
thing
the
before.
the fire won't even hit your fucking mouth.
But with that one particularly, like you're gonna be in pain for hours.
Yeah, it's
like
like
you're
mace.
you're not getting rid of that pain.
The hot sauce as
The
eye
hot sauce
drops.
as
It's
eye
not
drops.
that bad.
Fuck that.
I done it before with.
it can't be no Valentina. It's got to be like a.
I did it
hot-
with. I did it with Tabasco.
It's got to be like a one of those fucking 100,000 Scoville ones or whatever.
Fuck you. Then that means the fuck you. If it's 100,000 Scoville units, I want that fucking heat to touch your tongue and keep on. I want you to finish the cigarette. Fuck
But it'll
yeah.
go out. You know, you put it
Yeah,
in.
No, I want the
Like
ash in your mouth and everything. Fuck you. You're finishing the cigarettes.
I think I'd still choose the cigarette over the
I'll
the
take
eye drops.
cigarette.
You're
Fuck
choosing the eye
bullshit.
drops.
I'll choose the eye drops.
All
Like I
right.
said, I've done it before.
Fuck.
Nope.
All right. Well, let us know what you guys would
Fuck.
pick, because I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing the
I'm
eye
not
drops.
doing the eye drops either. I'm doing the fucking.
You can't
Dude.
see. Like you got to drive to work. You gotta be able to see.
If it's 1,000 Scoville units, I want y'all to burn your motherfucking mouth, roof and tongue.
No.
It's gotta
Fuck
be. It's
it.
gotta be the one chip challenge level. You
I can do
remember
that.
the one? Did you do the one chip challenge?
No,
Oh,
but
you pussied out,
you
right?
know what we should do
Damn, he said you pussied out.
for the next podcast. We should do the podcast. I don't know, it's just an idea, but we should get like some of those chicken sandwiches from Fry the Coop, but like the hottest ones. And let's see how it works out. Unless I just want to make a video about
You
it.
can never finish yours though.
Damn.
What do you mean the one that I get the The ghost pepper one?
Yeah.
I be finished. I be getting that shit like easy now. I'm used to that shit now. That's why I want to move up. But I'm saying if we do,
Never had any of
if
them.
we
so
do,
I'm not
if we
gonna-
do the hottest one,
They're just spicy sandwiches.
spicy
they're,
chicken
I
sandwiches?
mean, they're pretty
They're
spicy.
good.
And stuff like that.
it's the best chicken sandwich I ever had. But
best. Like I said, I never had.
but
it.
I'm
Yeah.
saying like,
I mean, you did the one chip challenge.
Yeah.
so I'm saying like, I don't know if y'all want to make that into a video or if y'all want to do it on the podcast.
I think that'd be better as a video
Yeah.
because I don't want to ruin a podcast by not being able to speak.
That's true.
Well, let's do a video about it then.
Yeah, we'll do something.
But all right, we're gonna end it here, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Just like, share, follow,
Yeah.
comments, and all that's fun
Remember
stuff.
to subscribe.
Yeah.
If you're listening on the other platforms, leave us a 5-star review.
Please. Oh yeah,
yeah.
we haven't said that.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. So please.
If you're only listening, go over to the YouTube and subscribe. You know, leave
Drop a
comment down
like.
below, all that good stuff. If you have any scenarios or suggestions or anything like that, drop them in our inbox on Instagram or leave a comment in the YouTubes or something like that.
yes.
And follow me on Twitter at Count Dog Spooks.
You want to spell that out or?
Yeah. It's it's capital COUNT, capital DOGE, capital SPOOKS. It has a little purple Shiba Inu on there that looks like a fucking. It's supposed to be like a Ryan Gosling homage, but anyways, yeah, follow me on Twitter.
All right, and yeah, anything else, guys?
No,
Before
that's
we-
it.
All right, thank you guys,
All right,
and we'll catch you guys next week.
all right.
Bye.
Bye.
Arrivederci. Bye.